In this video I will help you find the best cameras for photography in 2024. Links to all the products we mentioned in this video will be listed in the description. Let's get started. Number 5, Canon EOS R10. The Canon EOS R10 is a capable entry-level camera. Its user-friendly UI makes it easy to operate even for beginners, and its ergonomics are excellent. It also has one of the best autofocus systems in its class. In addition, you get outstanding battery life, fast burst shooting, and some impressive video capabilities for an entry-level model, such 10-bit capture in its HDR PQ mode and 4K recording at up to 60 frames per second, although with a crop. The largest drawback of the R10 is the restricted number of lenses available for the RF mount. Although it is one of the few cameras at this price range with in-body image stabilization, the FUJIFILM X-S10 is still a fantastic camera if you would like a more well-established lens ecosystem. Nevertheless, its internal video specifications are marginally poorer, and its autofocus system is less dependable. Number 4, Sony Alpha-6700. The greatest mid-range camera for photographers that we have examined is the Sony Alpha-6700. With its 26-megapixel APS-C sensor, this hybrid model produces excellent image quality. Its relatively small form makes it easy to carry around, and its long battery life contributes to its portability. Along with advanced subject identification and tracking, one of the best and most dependable autofocus systems available, IBIS, and an extensive range of both native and third-party lenses are also included. The FUJIFILM X-S20 is a good option if you don't want to play around with RAW files as much. For individuals who would rather shoot pictures right out of the camera, FUJIFILM is a great option because of their stellar JPEG color science and film simulation settings. It has excellent ergonomics and IBIS to enable handheld shooting at slower shutter rates, just like the Alpha-6700. But it's less suited to fast-moving subjects like sports or wildlife since its autofocus isn't as good as Sony's AI-driven AF. Number 3, FUJIFILM X-T5. A great crop sensor camera is the FUJIFILM X-T5. One of the greatest digital cameras for photography if you're interested in landscapes or portraits, with a 40-megapixel APS-C sensor that gives you lots of flexibility in cropping and editing your images. Although the Sony Alpha 7 IV is a full-frame alternative that is better suited for low-light shooting, this camera still offers exceptional detail and image quality for its price. The camera also pays homage to FUJIFILM's photographic heritage with retro-style exposure dials that simplify setting adjustments on the fly and a three-way tilting screen that is highly adaptable for street and waist-level photography. The FUJIFILM X-H2 can be your choice if you're searching for a more reliable camera with improved ergonomics for studio work. With a larger housing and more features for hybrid or video shooters, such as a full-sized HDMI connector and CFexpress card slot, it shares the same sensor as the X-T5. But it costs a little more and isn't as portable. Number 2, Sony Alpha 7 IV. The finest camera we tested for photography is the Sony Alpha 7 IV. This well-rounded hybrid model errs on the side of being a pro. Enhancing the already well-liked Sony Alpha 7 III, it boasts a new 33-megapixel sensor that records incredibly detailed images with lots of editing and cropping freedom. Amazingly, Sony's real-time autofocus also features very dependable subject identification and tracking to maintain focus on moving subjects. In-body image stabilization, IBIS, is also included to help with steadier handheld images. Nevertheless, it has several drawbacks. For example, the camera's maximum burst rate reduces to 6 frames per second if you want to shoot uncompressed RAW files, which is frustrating for people that shoot competitive sports or wildlife photography. That is where the similar Canon EOS R6 Mark II excels, offering a burst shooting rate of 12 frames per second, or up to 40 frames per second in electronic shutter mode. Nonetheless, the Alpha 7 IV has an advantage due to the large array of glass available for Sony's E-mount, including many third-party lenses at different price points. Number 1, Nikon Z8. The Nikon Z8 combines an autofocus engine capable of tracking subjects at 20 frames per second with a high-resolution 45MP stacked CMOS sensor. This combination makes it perfect for capturing images of everything from sports to fashion shows to weddings and wildlife. The feature set is completed with a weather-sealed mid-size body, with excellent EVF, and compatibility for both RAW and ProRes video. The Z8 is intended for both knowledgeable hobbyists and professionals who utilize cameras for a living. Its high-pixel sensor provides the wide dynamic range and resolution needed for architecture and landscape photography, while its fast focus, in-body stabilization, and outstanding low-light capabilities make it perfect for events and action shots. A comprehensive range of Z mirrorless lenses from Nikon are compatible with the camera. That concludes our list of the best camera for photography in 2024. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to leave comments with suggestions for future videos or any questions you may have. Subscribe to join our Wishes family for more upcoming videos. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.